got 4 of the 5 starters for Pikeville, and I got 2 of the starters for Allen Central. And my eyesight is
to get this game underway. At the center circle now, ready for the opening tip-off tonight of this game. Becky Thomas standing in to tip it off for Allen Central. And as we start out, folks, we're missing a name here. We've got part of a name, number 42 for Allen Central, which we'll try to pick up if at all possible. We'll check it out here in a moment when we get a chance. Amanda Thacker looks like let's see. Looking at the wrong roster, that is McCoy that tips it off for Pikeville. And the first shot of the night, it goes to Allen Central on the tip, and laying it in is Evan Shockett. So Shockett gets the first 2 of the night for Allen Central. They're on top 2-0 in this game. There's one from the free throw line, put up no good by Harris. Rebounded off by Allen Central. Going back the other way to the left-hand corner, way out deep. There's the 3, in and out, no good by Harris. Tipped up, and now on the rebound, we have a foul called underneath. Looks like Allen Central will pick up the personal foul. So now it's the Lady Panthers with the basketball down into the paint, kicking it back outside now. That is Colvin with the basketball. Over to Howard, back out to Colvin. Colvin bounce pass to the right-hand side. McCoy with it, kicks it back outside, top of the key to Howard. She tries a 3. Boom!
beautiful shot by Howard on that one. First 3 of the night for the Panthers.
So now Pikeville up 3-2. Allen Central with the basketball inside the free throw line. The shot put up by Mullins and does not catch iron. It goes out of bounds. And so Pikeville, after the turnover there, will bring it up the floor. And we've got the call out high. It's a foul. It'll be an offensive foul called against Shockett.
That's going to be Shockett's first, team's second for Pikeville. Correction on that there first. I'm sorry, Bo.
3-2 as score. The Lady Panthers on top of this game. Driving down along the baseline is Scott and put up and good on the putback. We've got a foul.
That was going to be on number 21, Shockett. That's going to be her second, team second on Pikeville. So some early foul trouble we're starting to develop.
Got to check that with the PA man there when you get an opportunity. I think that is Shockey, not Shockett. I wrote that down wrong. The free throw put up by Thomas, no good. And they're trying to go inside with the basketball. Lady Panthers almost lose it, but they regain control. Back out it comes to Colvin. To the right-hand side now. Emily Colvin looks inside. Back out it comes to Howard. Out high with the ball. We've got a timeout called. And so it's Allen Central on top 4-3. 5:56 left to play in the first quarter. We'll be back after this timeout on the Intermountain Sports Network. All righty, Pikeville with the ball as we go back to action here. Trailing by 1. Down to the right-hand side. In trouble down there. And stolen away. Allen Central comes up with the basketball. Down the floor. Bounce pass out to the circle. Way up high, top of the key. Loose on the floor, picked up. It comes out to Mullins now, who will set it up here. Gets a screen, goes down to the left of the lane, puts it up, good. So Mullins with 2.
First 2 for her tonight.
Allen Central up by 3 now, 6-3 in the game. Lady Panthers with it. That's Colvin. Into the paint area. Kicked back out. Colvin has it again. Colvin over to the right-hand side. Howard. That is Samantha. To Shauna Howard. To Colvin. Back out it comes to Hartsock. And the long three. Boom! Right side. Knocked down by Colvin.
Right now, Pikeville staying in the ballgame with their three-point shooting.
6-6 their score right now. All tied up. The pass underneath is knocked out of bounds. It goes off Pikeville.
You know, right now, Bo, we're seeing both these teams, they're not really taking their time. They're moving it up, pushing it up into front court, passing it a few times, and putting it up.
And just like you were talking about there's one to put up no good, put back up no good, and this time it will go in. That's Becky Thomas, and she's fouled in the process.
Okay, that was on number 22, McCoy, her first, team's third.
At the line, Thomas, and it's good.
Thomas has really been doing a lot of hustle for Allen Central tonight.
9-6 now to score. Allen Central by 3. 4:05 left here in the first quarter. Pike with the basketball. The pass almost picked off. Over to the left-hand side. Shauna Howard. Back out it comes to Colvin out on the right wing. The left side. That is Howard. Back out to Colvin now. Top of the key it goes. Back out to Colvin. Colvin drives and lays it up and rolled off the rim. No good. Pikeville claims the rebound. And shot put up in the circle. No good. That was Hartsock that put it up. This time Allen Central running the floor. And good by Amber Scott.
First basket for Amber on the night. Of course, making that score, Allen Central 11. Pikeville 6.
Colvin with it. Gives it down to the corner, and the pass across the floor is too wide of Shauna Howard, and it goes out of bounds to Allen Central.
Looks like now for Allen Central, Becky Thomas has been doing an awful lot of the ball playing tonight. Inside, outside, and bringing that ball in.
Allen Central with the basketball now. Knocked away in the paint, picked up by Pikeville. And Hartsock, as she picks it up, double dribbles with the ball and gives it right back to Allen Central.
This has been a very fast-paced game for both these teams. Very early in the season, but I believe both teams has about 3 games underneath their belts, and I think coming in here with identical records, both.
Mullins, nice move, goes behind the back, tries to pass one inside. A lot of traffic, goes out of bounds. Allen Central will have it back. Could have been off Samantha Howard there. Allen Central up by 5. It's 11-6 with 2:48 left here in the first quarter. The pass comes into Mullins. And that's Scott with the 3 off the back of the rim. No good. On the rebound, Thomas had it knocked away from her. Picked up by Pikeville. Lady Panthers across the line. Samantha Howard gives it off now into the paint area. Put up and spinning going in. That is McCoy with the 2. And that's the lead to 3. Almost stolen away, chased down. Allen Central comes up with it. Harris with the ball, gives it down to the right-hand side to Scott, who drives into the paint, knocks it down, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Seen a lot of hustle on the other end by Colvin for Pikeville, but just could not do it by herself. Of course, Allen Central came down and capitalized on it with an easy 2 points by Scott. Now she's at the line.
Scott checking in at the free throw line.
Second foul on McCoy, by the way.
On the way, good.
Scott's got 5 on the night so far for Allen Central.
14-8 our score. Allen Central with the lead. Colvin has it. Gives it down to the left-hand side. Hartsock on the dribble. Works toward the paint. Stops, tries to put it up. It's blocked in there. Goes out of bounds. Allen Central. I believe it was Harris that got a hand on it.
Now Harris, and then also Thomas was around that. Double teaming.
Comes into Coffin, puts up the 17-footer. No good. Allen Central claims the rebound. Gets it out in a hurry. Down the floor. Put up and good by Mullins.
That's 4 points for Mullins in this first quarter.
16-8 now. It's an 8-point lead for Allen Central. Minute 40 left here in the first quarter. Almost stolen away it is. Scott steals the basketball. Takes it to the hoop. Fouled. Attempting to block. Shauna Howard will pick up the personal foul.
That's the first foul on Shauna Howard. The team's 5th foul. This is the first time Amber Scott will be at the line shooting 2 tonight. She was up there and successful on her first visit up.
And it's good. So apparently pretty good free throw shooter. Good touch.
Got some substitutions coming in for Pikeville. Looks like number 10. I'm going to try to read my writing here. I know number 11 is Sarah Beth Dye.
And Sydney Francisco.
All righty. It's bad when you can't read your own writing.
And that free throw also good by Scott, by the way. It's 18-8 now to score. To the left-hand side, Dye has it. Dye kicks it out to Francisco, who has to chase it down. Gives it to Colvin. Colvin drives. Will kick it over to the right side. That's a 3. Bounces out. No good. On the rebound, Allen Central. Heading down the floor in a hurry. And Harris will put it up. 3-point land. Wouldn't go. On the rebound, back up. And good by Scott, who's all over the place tonight.
She sure is. She's already got 8 points on the night for the Lady Rebels.
Within a minute left to play here in the first quarter. 44 seconds now. That is Dye. Gives it over to the right-hand side. Driving on the baseline. Shot put up. Wouldn't go for Howard. And here goes Scott again. Still on the move. Kind of lost control. Tries to get it to a teammate. Now it's loose. And we'll have a tie-up.
Strong in possession of the Lady Panthers. Substitution coming in for Pikeville. And that's Hartsock coming in, and Amanda.
4-point lead, Allen Central. Pikeville with 20 seconds to try to cut into that a little bit here at the end of the first quarter. And tangled up there. Foul is called.
I believe that's going to be on Amber Scott. Wait for the official call. No, it's not going to be. It looks like it's going to be assisted on Tiffany, which I've got to get her.
Turner, I believe, was
Turner.
the last name.
Okay. Well, that'll be her first.
Make sure. That's
team second.
Kind of hesitated there, and you spoke as they were announcing it. We almost had that name, Dave.
I know.
Michael with the basketball. 3 seconds. Long 3. Put up no good. On the rebound. Allen Central claiming the rebound. Unable to do anything with it. We come to the end of the first quarter. Allen Central 20. Pikeville 8. Quarter number 2 coming up on the Intermountain Sports Network. Quarter number 2. There goes Scott once again for Allen Central, driving into the paint and is fouled on the way. And
it's going to be on Shauna Howard. That's going to be her second foul. The team's 6th foul for Pikeville. So they're starting to get ready to put the Rebels into bonus situation.
Got on the line and good.
Had an opportunity to see Amber Scott play last year, and she is one heck of a point guard for the Lady Rebels. You'll find her bow inside and outside all night long.
That's the first free throw of the night. Rebounded off by Samantha Howard of Pikeville. Down the floor now. They'll stop and down to the corner. That is Dye that puts it up, no good, off the side of the board. Rebounded off Allen Central. Long pass down the floor in the corner. There's a three put up, no good. And rebounded off by Pikeville. Out of bounds. And there's Aaron Majacki in the game for Allen Central.
Substitution coming in for Pikeville. Emily Colvin back into the lineup. And by the way, that's not my daughter.
Tabitha Caudill also in there for Allen Central. I don't know if we mentioned her name. But it comes into Scott. And she drives down the paint. What a move. Scott with two more.
That's an adjustment you're going to have to see out of Pikeville come the second half.
23-8 a score and a walking violation called as Samantha Howard gets the dribble. 7:17 left of the first half tonight. Allen Central widening that lead. Over to the left-hand side, down to the corner. Three-pointer put up, bouncing off right to the hands of Colvin. Heads out, up the floor. Allen Central gets back in a hurry. Driving into the paint, and the dish off underneath is Howard, and the foul is called.
Foul's going to be on number 13, Jackie Martin, which has come into the lineup for Allen Central. I didn't catch her earlier.
There's a lot of people tonight in this game. Both teams. Colvin gives it off now to Howard, out to Dye. To the right-hand side and losing control. It'll go out of bounds. Off the fingertips of Allie Rogers, who's in the lineup for Pikeville. Allen Central with it into the paint. Back out it comes. Three-pointer. Spinning out, no good. On the rebound, Lady Rebels, and the walking violation is going to be the call here as Mullins went after it and went to the floor.
Good hustle by Mullins.
Driving down low. Now the pass over to the right-hand side. Dye works toward the paint area, puts one up along the lane. She'll get it, and she'll go to the free throw line.
First 2 points for Dye on the night. That's one thing Pikeville's going to have to do is penetrate inside and get Allen Central into some trouble. That foul was on number 23, Majacki. That's her first foul, the fourth foul on the team.
No substitutions coming into the game. Almost checking back yet.
Of course, this will be Dye's first opportunity at the line tonight for the Lady Panthers.
And it's good.
I guess I didn't make her nervous.
Takes the three-point play. It's 23-11. Pass inside, knocked away. Pikeville comes up with a steal. Dye has it across the 10-second line. Over to Colvin. To the right-hand side. Trying to go into the paint. It's slapped away and loose on the floor. And unable to save it is Rogers as she goes sliding. So Pikeville with an opportunity. They turn it over and give it back to Allen Central. Into the paint, back outside, down to the corner now. All over the floor. Allen Central passing the ball around just inside the circle. Left inside. The shot put up no good. Samantha Howard rebounds, heading up the floor. Still on the move. Tries to get it down low to Dye, but it will go out of bounds.
Howard had a great idea that time, passing it over, trying to get it to Dye. It looks like Dye was going to be able to get an easy two on the layup, but Allen Central's defense stopped that real quick.
Off the hands of Isaac there. Francisco with it, looking inside. Back out to Colvin. Colvin gets it back. Passes down to the corner. And back out to Dye. She puts in a 17-footer. Good.
That's Dye's fifth point on the night, all coming in the second quarter.
And on the other end, answering for Allen Central is Aaron Majacki.
First 2 points on the night for her.
25-13, Allen Central, 5 minutes left here in the first half. Samantha Howard gives it off to Colvin. Colvin up high. Back to Howard. Gets a screen. Howard baseline. Got a shot. Hit the side of the board. Somebody, I believe, got a hand on it and on her also.
That's going to be on number 25, Isaacs. That's her first. Team's 5th foul.
They send Samantha Howard up to the free throw line. It's good.
A substitution coming in for Pikeville. Looks like that's going to be Hartsock back into the lineup.
Yep. Howard puts it up again, and good again. 25-15, 10-point lead, Allen Central. They have the ball, the pass inside underneath, and Thomas uses her size well and takes it to the hole, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Francisco picked up her first foul, 7th on Pikeville. So now they'll be, Allen Central will be in the bonus the rest of this half.
Spins around, stays in. This Allen Central team, pretty good free throw shooting team, apparently. 28-15 the score right now. Alvin has it. They clean the line up to Pikeville. They had a fish in there for Pikeville right now. And the pass to the right-hand side, picked up over the corner, slapped out of bounds now by Allen Central. As Hartsock was having a little trouble over there. Good defense for Allen Central. Howard into Colvin, back to Howard. Back out to Colvin. In underneath. And putting up the shot a little too hard there. Hartsock on the other side, though. Rebounded by Francisco. Three-pointer. Oh, that is Colvin.
Looks like Colvin's getting all her points from the three-point arc. That's 6 points on the night for her.
10 points once again, the lead, and walking violations. Pass went in. Thomas unable to handle it and took an extra step.
That's some great pressure by the Lady Panthers on that one down there, making that turnover.
Scott got a pretty good rest. She's back in the lineup now, checking back in for Allen Central, and Scott got a chance to cut it down to 8 points. Here's Colvin, kicks it over to the right side. Now Howard drives into the paint. She gives it back to Colvin. Out to Francisco. Howard, Colvin, into the paint area. Hartsock over to the right side. Three. Boom! Knocked down by Samantha Howard.
Samantha Howard now has 8 on the night.
7-point lead. Other end. Boom! Three-pointer down there.
So that was answered by Turner. That's her first points of the night, number 42.
It almost thrown it away by the sand.
Coming into the lineup for Pikeville is going to be number 32, Hunter, into the lineup. Yumika, that I believe Al's first name is pronounced.
For Allen Central, number 32, Yumika Hunter. Francisco puts it up. She was on the line. It does not drop anyway. Rebounded off by Allen Central. Almost thrown it away, and a reach-in foul will be called against Pikeville. I believe that's Hartsock that'll pick it up.
I need to make a correction on that. That was actually Rogers coming in for Pikeville.
Yeah.
Just like today, early in the season.
You said Pikeville's off.
It was Pikeville, and I was looking the wrong way.
To the line now is Jessica Isaac.
First time for her there tonight.
No good. And scramble for the rebound. Almost went to Pikeville, but taken away by Allen Central into Thomas. No good. And chasing down on the other side is Isaac. Allen Central, that's a three by Scott. No good off the front of the rim. And this time Pikeville comes up with the basketball down to Francisco. Gives the assist to Colvin. Francisco with 2.
First 2 points for Francisco tonight.
Lead back to 7 on the other end. Shot put up no good. Rebounded and put back in by Allen Central. That is Thomas on the rebound on the missed shot by Mullins.
Good hustle by Thomas in the paint.
32-23 to score. Colvin has it. Colvin now deep. 2:15 left to play here in the first half. Colvin gives it off to Francisco. Down to the corner. Hartsock. Back to Francisco. Down to Colvin. Thought about it. Almost stolen away. It is. Coming up with the basketball. The shot is no good. As Turner, we think, stole the ball away. Missed the shot. And Pikeville now with Colvin. Out it comes. That is Howard. Boom! Knocked down by Samantha Howard.
Tell you what, Panthers right now are creeping back into this ball game very quick with their three-point shooting.
6-point lead now. Allen Central. Scott spitting out. No good on the three. And it's Howard heading down the other way. Could cut into that lead some more. Saved by Colvin. Oh, let's see. Going in after it. Pikeville does come up with the basketball. It was Rogers who was scrambling for it, and then the tie-up is called. It will go to Pikeville here. So Pikeville once again with an opportunity here. Down by 6 points. They were down by 10, I think. Out top of the key, three-pointer wouldn't fall. That would have cut it to three. Rebounded off by Allen Central. Martin comes up with the board. Unable to handle it underneath is Majaki. It goes out of bounds. Pikeville with another chance.
Boy, Scott needs to go out and play a little baseball or softball on that one throw that she had down there.
10-15 left of the half. 6-point lead. Pikeville trying to cut into that a little bit. Colvin now. Colvin from 16 puts it up. No good. On the rebound, loose. And finally Allen Central comes up with the ball. Out it comes to Mullins. Her pass is deflected. Pikeville almost with a steal. Colvin got a hand on it, but teammates unable to save it from going out of bounds. Now it's Megan Harris. Gets it into bounds. Scott has it. Scott works. Out to Mullins. Way down in the corner on the left side. Put up and overshot the bucket. Rebounded off by Dye. Still on the move. Dye has it. Kicks it down to Rogers. Gives it off to Howard. Howard picks it up. Gives it out now to Dye. Hartsock driving along the lane. Puts up the jumper. Wouldn't go. Rebounded off Mullins. Allen Central. Running back the other direction. Pass to the left side. Back to Mullins. Almost thrown away by Colvin. One hustle. That's a three. Put up no good. And Colvin waits in. Gets the rebound. And let's see. That looks like a foul. I think it will be on Harris.
Full frustration going on right down there as, of course, we've only got 19 seconds left before halftime.
6-point lead. It's been a pretty good one. It looked like Allen Central was going to blow them off the floor early, but Pikeville keeps hanging in there. They're coming back here at the end of the second quarter. 15 seconds, and Colvin has the ball, driving down the lane. Puts it off the glass. Good.
That's the first two-point basket Colvin has had tonight. Everything else has been coming from the three-point arc.
Mullins from 18. Missed it and goes out of bounds. Scott tries to save it. Cannot. And
good evening, everyone, and welcome to We're Right at Halftime on the Intermountain Sports Network. Bo Daniels and myself, Dave Colvin, at Pikeville High School, where at halftime, Pikeville is down right now over Allen Central by the score of 28-32. I want to take a few look at the scoring that's going on right now. First, for the Lady Panthers, McCoy has 2 points on the night. Then also Dye, which came into the ball game, has 5. But now leading the way for them, Samantha Howard, number 3 for them, ends up with 11 points in the first half. Right behind that is Emily Colvin, number 4 for them, a point guard. 8 points on the night. Most of her points have come from the three-point arch. Also, Francisco and Sydney Francisco came in off the bench, has 2 points in the first half. Now, looking at Allen Central, a lot of their scoring was coming in the first half. They had 20 points in the first quarter, I should say. Scored 12 more points in the second quarter, having 32 on the night so far. Leading the way is Amber Scott with 11 points on the night. Majaki has 2. Turner, number 42, has 3 points on the night. But right behind that, hustling inside the paint for her points, is Becky Thomas, number 52, with 10 points. Megan Harris has 2 points on the night. Terry Mullins also has 4. Now, in the foul situations for Allen Central, McJackey has 1, Turner has 1, Thomas has 1, Harris has 1, Isaac has 1, and Martin has 1. Now, as far as Pikeville, they're in a little bit different situation. McCoy has 2 on her tonight. Shauna Howard has 2. Shockley has 2. And Francisco has 1. So, Bo, I don't know. I think that Pikeville is going to have to shut down as far as the shooting from Amber Scott and the penetration.
I don't know how they're going to do that because she's all over the place. She's a very fine athlete, without a doubt. We'll find out for sure. Number 42 for Allen Central, Tiffany Hunter is her name. We had it right earlier.
All right.
So 32-28 as we begin the third quarter. Allen Central will have it. Lady Rebels with the basketball, leading by 4. Down to the baseline on the right side. Kick back out for the three-pointer. No good. Bouncing off. That's Mullins with the rebound. Hunter. And inside. Put up and good. Off the glass.
That was by Becky Thomas. Hustle it inside the paint again.
So Thomas doing a great job tonight. Calvin now with it for the Lady Panthers. Driving along the lane. Puts it up. Bouncing off the back of the rim. Gets it out to Scott. Scott, hard pass down low to Hunter. Glad we learned her name because she's going to work in the second half.
She sure is.
I'm roasting up here in the rafters at Pikeville High School.
We are in the upper bleachers.
Turnaround shot put up no good by McCoy. Rebounded off. Once again, Pikeville misses an opportunity. And Allen Central. Down it goes. Thomas, another one.
We're going to see a timeout coming right now by Pikeville on this.
Yeah, Coach Shockey gets up and says, we need to talk about this and slow Allen Central down. We'll be back on the Intermountain Sports Network. So we began the third quarter. Pikeville down by 4. The blink of an eye, it's 10 points right now. Allen Central on top. 6:50 left to play in the third quarter. Down across the line. Calvin down to the corner it goes. McCoy. Back out it comes. Almost stolen. Mia stolen. Coming out with it to Mullins. Mullins still on the move. Splits a couple of defenders. Goes in for the shot. Got a little bit out of control, but fortunately for Mullins, she was fouled.
Right now we're seeing Allen Central. They're not hesitating on moving that ball down the court. That foul was on number 21, Shockley. Now that's her third foul. And of course, at the line is going to be Mullins.
Mullins widening that lead by one more as she puts in the free throw. 39-28 right now the score.
Substitution in for Pikeville. Number 11, Sarah Beth Dye. She was a spark for him in the second quarter.
Mullins puts it up and no good. And Pike walking the end line. Saved by Allen Central. Nice by Harris, who saved it in bounds. Right to Thomas, who collects 2 more.
Thomas has picked up 6 points in this third quarter already. And here we go with the steal by Allen Central.
Scott down to Turner. And 2 more.
Allen Central has got full control of this basketball game right now.
Underneath put up, and Michael finally gets on the board. Well, I thought I had Turner's name straight. I called her Hunter there a couple of times. I tried to get that correct here.
Okay.
Tiffany Turner, number 42, Bodie. Picking up the personal, and to the line will go McCoy. Lauren McCoy.
I believe that's the first time McCoy has been at the line for Pikeville.
And it's good.
She has 5 points on the night for the Lady Panthers.
43-31. The lead is out to 12. Allen Central with it out to Mullins. She picks it up, goes into the paint. Down low to the baseline, right side, and what a pass. That was Scott who fired it down to Harris for 2. I believe that's the biggest lead of the night. 14 points now, Allen Central. The kick over to Dye to the left side. 17-footer knocked down from the left side.
First 2 points for Dye in the second half.
25-33 now. That's Thomas from 15. Good.
I'll tell you what, Thomas is carrying a lot of load. She's got 8 points in this third quarter alone. Pikeville's got their hands full.
5:12 left here in the third quarter. Pikeville trailing by 14 points. Coach Shockey wanting a timeout after the turnover there. Pikeville turns it over. Now Coach Shockey wants a timeout, and he gets it 47-33. We'll be back on the Intermountain Sports Network. To Pikeville High School, the T.W. Oliver Memorial Gymnasium. 47-33, Allen Central on top. Girls action here tonight. Wide open underneath is Turner, and very quickly coming over to pick her up is McCoy, and Turner commits the turnover.
Turner was indecisive as she was going to put the shot up, and I think she was intimidated by Pikeville. Came back down on her feet, and that's a no-no.
And Pikeville turns it over again. That's Mullins with it. The pass across and put up and off the glass. Good. That is Turner.
Turner. That's 6 points in this second half.
Double dribble against Pikeville. Right back it goes to Allen Central.
Right now, Allen Central's pressure is really getting to Pikeville. Of course, Shockley is now making several adjustments to her team.
So Pikeville cannot let Allen Central get any farther out in front. It's already big enough at 16 points. We saw them come back in the first half, but not from 16 down. And inside, put up by Thomas, no good. On the rebound, Pikeville comes over the basketball. Shockey claimed the rebound. To the right-hand side. Howard back underneath. Shockey missed it underneath and rebounded off. And Thomas gets it out of there. Here goes Scott. Lays it up, no good, and a foul will be called.
So she'll be heading to the line.
Foul against Shauna Howard.
Now that's Shauna Howard's third foul. So now Scott will be at the line shooting 2.
And good.
First point for Amber Scott in the second half, but she has been a ball handler for Allen Central and making sure and getting that ball inside the paint and getting an easy 2. So she's a leader as well as a shooter.
Becky Thomas getting a breather. Second free throw also good. So coming in for Thomas was Jackie Martin. Throwing it away. Mullins on the steal. Lays it up. Good.
As you say, Bo, they cannot let Allen Central get any further out because it's going to be impossible to recover.
20 points right now, and these are starting to get out of hand. We get a foul against Pikeville. Looks like it'll be picked up by Francisco. Well, that's not true because she's not even in the lineup. It goes against the Scott. It goes against number 10 for the other team.
Okay.
That's where I got number 10.
So that'll be Amber Scott's first foul of the night.
Shockey from 14, no good. And Scott claims a rebound for Allen Central. Up across the line. Scott stops, puts up the shot. Push off against Against Allen Central, looks like. And Scott maybe called for another one. No.
Going to be on number 13 for Allen Central.
Jackie Martin.
That's her second foul.
20-point lead right now. Howard has it. Kicks it into the paint. Some sloppy passing by Pikeville right now. The three-pointer put up, no good. And Scott right there as it kicks right to her. 3:15 left here in the third quarter. 20-point lead, Allen Central. Over to Turner. Back out high to Scott. And
3 seconds. So far, Allen Central is just what they've been doing is working that ball down 3-4 passes and be looking at the basket right away. Pikeville's going to have to put some full-court pressure on them if it's in them.
Howard puts it up and no good. Rolled off the rim. Rebounded off by Harris of Allen Central. Scott has it. Scott stops, puts up the shot off the front of the rim. Shockey will rebound for Pikeville. I'm afraid that's the trouble. I think Pikeville's wearing down right now.
Yep.
They're looking very tired. And right side, Howard puts it up. No good. Underneath there, Shockey back up. Good. And she'll go to the foul line.
Some good hustle on the inside for her. That's her first 2 points of the night.
She's been doing a good job this second half. She's been on the boards definitely for Pikeville and trying to keep them in the game here. 53-35 as she goes to the line. And Sock checking back in, replacing McCoy for Pikeville.
A costly foul for Jackie Martin. That's her third.
And it's on the way from Shockey. Good. Shauna Howard checking back into the lineup. Also for the Lady Panthers, Thomas back in the lineup now for Allen Central.
One thing you're seeing out of Allen Central, and as you mentioned, Bo, Allen Central is sending in a lot of ball players on a regular rotation, and I think it's wearing down Pikeville's legs.
You saw that hard comeback in the second quarter there. And as the pass goes underneath, put up no good. Battle for it inside, and it will be knocked out of bounds off Allen Central. But here in the second half, Pikeville making some bad passes, just not executing, and it seems to be from a little fatigue here in the second half.
Usually it's what happened. You'll see frustration because they're just being, they're coming off tired.
Colvin down to Howard, back to Colvin, and what's the call here?
Over and back, it looks like. I don't know about that one.
We were high above the floor, and I did not see that call. The official saw it, and you saw it on film, so you make your own judgment there. Scott leaves it behind, picks away from her as Michael gets two. Shauna Howard reaches in and knocks it away, and Howard gets the easy layup. 53-37 now. Long on the right side. That's a three. Boom! That is Scott going to work.
Well, Scott is starting to warm back up. That's 5 points in the third quarter. She had 11 in the first half.
Colvin down to the right side now. Samantha Howard puts it up. No good. Shockey. Good position on the rebound. Goes back up. Missed it. Got a rebound again and puts it in this time. Shockey.
Good hustle for Shockey that time in the paint.
Good job getting position under the boards also. Mullins over across the floor. That's Scott with it to Thomas. Thomas tries to bounce the pass to Mullins, and that's a lazy pass that picked off, and Howard will race down the floor and lay it in. This time it's Samantha Howard. And a timeout on the court with their score 56-41. Pikeville trying to battle back. 1:22 left of the third quarter. Back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Great.
Back once again at the T.W. Oliver Memorial Gymnasium as Allen Central is up by 15. They were up by as much as 20 this game. Mullins with it. Allen Central goes behind the back of the dribble. Kicks it down to the corner. That is Turner. And over to Scott for the three. Spinning out. No good. Underneath Thomas. Back up good.
Thomas has 10 points, 20 points on the night, 10 points in the third quarter alone.
And a foul against the Lady Reds.
It'll be on number 25. It'll be Isaac, her second. Team sixth foul.
Don't you love it when they put it up on the board like that?
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed.
Some places we don't get that luxury. Top of the key, three-pointer, spinning out, no good. The shot put up by Shauna Howard on the rebound. Allen Central slapped out of bounds, and Allen Central will keep the basketball. Just 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. 58-41 to score. 17-point lead, Allen Central. Down in the corner. Back out, deflected into Thomas. She gets it out underneath, down low, and that's almost automatic.
It sure is for her. She has picked up the majority of her points inside the paint tonight.
And the long three put up, air ball. It will go out of bounds. Allen Central will have it.
I didn't keep track of inside the paint for Thomas, but I'm going to guess that 10 out of her 12 points in the third quarter has come from inside the paint.
Good, pretty good guess. 60-41 right now. Mullins has it. Scott down to the corner. That's a three put up. Boom! Who was that? Whoever it was stole the ball just now. I see the number now. It is Isaac that knocked down the three-pointer, and she steals the basketball at the end of the quarter just to top things off a little bit. 63-41 at the end of three as Allen Central has the lead going into the fourth quarter. We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network. Once again at the T.W. Oliver Memorial Gymnasium, high above the gymnasium. Sometimes we're so high as we look down on the floor, it's hard to see some of these numbers, especially in the far corners. That was the case there a minute ago. And I was trying to check Isaac's number. There's a straightaway jumper, no good by McCoy, rebounded off. There goes Isaac on the layup, and it's no good. McCoy claims the rebound, and she's grabbed. Turner. It is Turner.
Going to be Turner. It's going to be her third foul. Team 7, so now Pikeville will now be in the bonus the rest of this fourth quarter.
So just underway here in the fourth quarter, 63-41. 22-point lead right now for Allen Central. Pikeville really has to go to work. McCoy up to the free throw line.
She's had a chance to visit that free throw line tonight. She has 5 points on the night.
No good. Batted around and out of bounds. Goes back to Pikeville, looks like. Majaki checking back into the Allen Central lineup. Colvin fires it into bounds. Howard. And that's Colvin who gets it back for the three. Wouldn't go in. Scramble for it. Picked up. Majaki coming up with the rebound. Mullins to Scott. Way across the court. Down in the corner. Put up. Isaac off the front of the rim. Rebounded off Colvin. Colvin in a hurry. Numbers against her. Picked away from Colvin by Mullins, but she could not stay in bounds.
You know, one thing we found that Colvin was pretty quiet in the third quarter. We didn't really see much of her. So apparently she's trying to pick up the tempo for the Panthers.
So Colvin gets it in bounds to Shauna Howard. And put up no good by McCoy. On the rebound, left side, Shauna Howard. Oh, she was hammered and no call. And Shockey tries it, no good. This time Scott comes up with the basketball. Scott down underneath. Isaac shot might have been partially blocked. Might have been a foul there also. Pikeville, Samantha Howard down into the paint. It slapped away out of bounds. Pikeville's ball. And it comes down. Shauna Howard down to the corner. Three-pointer. Bouncing off by Colvin. No good. Isaac claims the rebound. Mullins has it now. 63-41 still. 22-point lead. Allen Central 6:20 left of the game. Scott, and let's see. What's the call here? Got a foul called against Allen Central. It'll be a push off on Thomas.
And that's Thomas's second foul on the night. So, of course, the key factor here now for Pikeville, they could get back in here with the clock being stopped. Looks like Allen Central is going to call for a timeout.
Coach Cindy Halbert calling a timeout for Allen Central. I believe this is going to be a 20-second timeout. Got a 22-point lead on the board for Allen Central. And Pikeville now in some trouble as they fought back in the first half, but the lead kept building here in the second half. Basketball action on this Monday night here on the Intermountain Sports Network. Bo Daniels, Dave Cobbin, and Dr. Don on the camera tonight.
Kind of nice to see a round ball for a change.
Inside, out of the weather.
Yes, indeed, even though it's a little warm up here in the rafters this evening.
Not as bad as it was a little bit ago. I believe they turned the heat down a little bit, but it was hot there a while ago.
It sure was.
Shockey goes up to the free throw line now for Pikeville. There's the bucket. Knocks it down. Another one coming up now.
6 for Shockley on the night.
Evan Shockey. It's on the way. Bouncing wouldn't go this time on the rebound. Thomas will claim it. Gets it out to Mullins. Mullins racing in a hurry and kicks it off down low on the right side. No good on the rebound. Samantha Howard comes out with it for the Lady Panthers. Stops on the right wing. Gives it off to Shockey. Lost the basketball. Scott comes up with it. And diving in is McCoy on the tie-up.
Going to go to Allen Central. That was an interesting little battle out there at midcourt.
A wee bit ragged, my boy.
Who says basketball's not physical?
Nobody that's watched it. 63-42, 6:01 left to play. Isaac will toss it in for the Lady Rebs, and it comes in bounds to Terry Mullins. Works it up across the spot. Down to the corner, trying to go inside. That's Thomas, blocked in there, but body contact, they say. Looked like a pretty good block, but we saw it from behind, so kind of hard to tell. McCoy's going to pick up the first one.
That's going to be her third foul. Team's third. Of course, that's going to put Allen Central back at the line. Thomas is going to be there.
Yes, I've always said in following basketball as long as I have, it is almost impossible to get a block in high school basketball.
It is indeed.
They will call body every time, whether there is or not.
You've heard that correct. We got a substitution coming in for Pikeville. It's going to be number 22, McCoy, back into the lineup.
No, that was Hartsock, 23.
Oh, I'm sorry, number 23.
Replacing Shockey. And Thomas with another free throw as she misses the first one. That's the only thing she's done wrong tonight. She gets that one.
Substitution in for Pikeville is number 3, Samantha Howard. She's got 14 points on the night for the Lady Panthers.
A pretty good game for the Lady Panthers.
Both of these teams got 3 games underneath their belts coming in tonight, all coming from the Lady Hawks tip-off tournament.
Cobbin to Samantha Howard, who loses the basketball. Now it's loose. Scramble for it. Cobbin diving for it. Still loose. Picked up by Pikeville finally. Dye has it. Gives it over to Cobbin. That's a 3. Off the side of the rim. Scott claims the rebound. Heading up the floor. She'll fire the 3.
Oh, and there's a foul, too.
Fouled right in the face. Looked like she'll shoot 3. Well, that's a cardinal sin right there. You don't.
Yes, it is.
You don't foul somebody outside of the arc. That's 3 shots, and Well, she's got her money's worth, though.
Oh, yeah. Now, Samantha Howard was the one who committed the foul, her first on the night for the Lady Panthers. But, boy, she brought it on in style, if you want to look at it that way. But it didn't hamper Amber Scott. She hits the first of the three.
Surprised she could see to shoot.
I am, too. She probably has that seventh sense. I'll call it not the sixth, but the seventh sense. We jinxed her a little bit, Bo.
Women always have the sixth sense. Saw a little girl in the B team, the junior varsity game here tonight. Just barely went down to the wire. It was a good ball game. There's the free throw, good. They won it. I think it was something like 31-30. The final score. Allen Central got a free throw at the end or two, and got the victory with just less than a second left to play in the game. And that's what I was going to say there in just a little bit. 66-42, 24-point lead right now. Allen Central, 5:05 left. Down to the corner on the left-hand side. And Pike Sock will turn around and put it up, no good. Rebounded off by Majacki. On the floor, Isaac, Mullins, Isaac, Thomas, good. Actually went to Majacki and then to Thomas for the 2 points. But little girl, Sarah Davis, just a little gal. She's 7th grader, I believe it was. Look for her in the future for the Pikeville Lady Panthers. Shot put up, a little half foot by Shauna Howard. Just a little gal, just a 7th grader. Got in the B team game and was the point guard for that team. And I think she showed a lot of potential with a little playing time.
One thing you'll find a lot in girls basketball, you will see a lot of outstanding 7th graders or 8th graders usually that you can end up finding coming into the varsity ranks. So that's one thing advantage for that.
Saw the foul underneath. Allen Central picking it up.
Majacki, it looks like.
Majacki picks up the personal. That sends Pikeville back to the free throw line. Shauna Howard. And Howard puts it in. Yeah, I had to ask the official score down there. Who was that? Little number 5, I believe, was the number that she wore, Sarah Davis. And we'll be seeing her probably in the varsity games before the year's out. Put up good.
Substitution coming in for Pikeville. I believe that was number 22, McCoy. And also, I believe Megan Harris came in for Allen Central.
68-44 as Mullins tries to dish off to Thomas. She gets it down to Thomas, who muscles it in for the bucket. And you got her for? I've got 27.
I've got 26.
46. I've got.
Oh, I've missed one. It's my fault. I've missed one down there. Got the odd number in way back in the first half.
Well, she was 3 for 4 at the free throw line, so she has to be an odd number there somewhere. We've got foul called against Thomas. Speaking of.
That's her third.
Speaking of Becky Thomas, third personal foul. That'll send Shockey up to the free throw line.
Of course, Pikeville is in the bonus. The rest of this quarter, I should say.
70-44 the score. 4:20 left to play in the game. Shockey eyes the bucket. It's up and good.
Substitution coming in for Allen Central, replacing Thomas.
Action tomorrow night, boys style. 2 locations, Pike Central and Betsy Lane. I still don't know exactly where I'll be tomorrow night. At the line. Shockey puts it up and no good. Rebounded off by Allen Central. Harris down to the corner. And then back underneath to Martin, slapped out of bounds. Pikeville touching it last. I guess I'll either be at Pike Central or Betsy Lane, won't I?
Good possibility. I have no idea. I might even be at home.
50-50 chance. Scott driving toward the paint and loses control. Loose on the floor. Picked up. Pikeville coming up with the basketball. So Allen Central turns it over. Shockey looking for help. Gets it off now to Shauna Howard across the line. A reach-in foul against Scott.
That's her second foul on the night for Scott. And again, that's going to put Pikeville at the line with a stop clock with 3 minutes, 59 seconds left.
70-45. The scoreline now, Allen Central. Shauna Howard up at the strike. That's good.
Well, I've got 4 points for Howard on the night.
And that includes a 3-pointer and a free throw. Missed that one on the rebound. Allen Central
taken away.
Jackie taken away. Pikeville, no bucket, and trying to save it back into bounds. Nice effort by Samantha Howard. Couldn't do it, so Pikeville had a steal and an opportunity. Couldn't get any points out of it. Tiffany Turner checking back into the Allen Central lineup, and out goes Majacki. The official scorer, the PA man, I guess, calling her Majacki, but the guy that had the book said Majacki, so
okay,
take your pick.
We'll go with the book. How's that?
I was asking him how to pronounce the names. I guess that's the reason I left out part of Tiffany Turner's name.
Okay.
Check on some of these names. Foul goes against McCoy.
That's her 4th foul.
And the pass comes in, put up no good. That was Harris. Rebounded off, though, and Harris will she'll try it again. No, I guess that's not Harris. That would be Majacki. Yeah, we were talking about. And put up by McCoy on the other end, no good.
Well, you're only sitting with 3 minutes, 17 seconds left in this game, and we're looking at a 72-46 score. I think, would it be safe to say it's just going to decide the margin of the win for Allen Central tonight?
I guess that was Jackie Martin as I look around again, and not Majacki because she's on the bench. But anyway, your question? Yeah.
You agree with me 200%, right?
200. Mullins puts it up in the paint, puts it up off the glass and around the rim, and goes in, and she's fouled.
First 2 points in this quarter for Mullins. She has 9 on the night. And it looked like that was... Okay, I had Shockey down for 4 fouls, but then apparently the official scorebook called her for 5, so she's fouled out of this ball game tonight.
Mullins going to the line. Got it. So what's your totals on Shockey tonight?
Let's see. It looks like Shockey tonight had 7 points by my tally.
I'll take that.
All right. One of our other fellow cohorts, Charlie Pinson, I've been understanding, has been playing with a computerized type of stats keeper.
Oh.
So I'm curious to see that, see if we get the hands on to it one of these days. Meanwhile, we use the old ink pen.
Well, you know the insurance guys, they got all the money, so.
Yeah, we know.
McCoy puts it up good.
First points for her in the 4th quarter.
I pay my company a huge bill every month. I know that, so my company's got some money.
Yep, mine too.
Put up good.
That's 7 points for McCoy in the game.
So, by the way, when's my rates going down? Oh, we had a raise this month.
Never down. Never down.
Allen Central with the basketball. Alice Turner trying to put it up and blocked in there by Francisco. Pikeville comes over the ball. And on the other end, nice running lay-in by Colvin.
That's the first 2 points that we have seen in this second half out of Colvin.
Tabitha Cardle in the lineup for Allen Central. There's a shot put up by Mullins. And underneath, the foul goes against Allen Central, looks like.
I believe it could be on Turner, but I'll wait for the official. It's going to be the 3rd foul on Turner.
2:33 left to play. 75-50, 25-point lead out in Central. Francisco up to the free throw line. And a timeout called on the court. Another 20-second timeout. We'll take a break. We'll come back on the Intermountain Sports Network. The basketball.